Hi, and welcome to Homeschool-ology. My name is Nikki, and I'm a homeschooling mom of 4 in our about 6th year of homeschooling. And on this channel, I like to talk to you guys about all things secular homeschooling and maybe a little bit about motherhood. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about logic of English. I have both the foundations, which is the early years level, and the essentials, which is the upper elementary level, to share with you guys today. So we started our homeschooling journey using All About Reading for reading. And it just didn't work for us. Even though I love the program, it just didn't work for us. So I was on the hunt for something new and I came across Logic of English. And what really drew me to it is that it included everything. Everything from handwriting, to spelling, to reading, to phonics, to all of it. All grammar, everything was included in this program. And that was really appealing to me. I also liked that it was multisensory. I also loved that it had a lot of games. My daughter was a reluctant reader, and I thought maybe the games would help her because she was really into games. So those were the reasons why I went ahead and tried the program. We did use it for several years. It still was not my daughter's favorite thing in the world, but I don't know if that has as much to do with the curricula itself or the fact that she just doesn't enjoy language arts. So, but I'm going to go ahead and switch over to a down view and give you guys a little preview inside both the foundations, which is level 5 or ages 5 to 7 or 4 to 7, and then the essentials, which is ages 8 plus. The way they've designed it, there's a foundations level A, B, I think. I know for sure A and B. There might be a C, D. I'll let you know down in the comments. But these are supposed to be used across the first few grade levels, and then the essentials is ages 8 plus. And the way they've kind of designed it is that you can go through all the lessons and then go back through. There's 4 books, so lessons 1 through 7, 8 through whatever, so on and so forth. But there's 4 books, and so the way they've designed it is that you can go through it once and then go back and go through it again using the next level up as far as words and things go. And so you would be able to use this for many years if this worked well for your kiddos. So I'm going to switch over now to the down view, and I will see you back here soon. So this is the foundations level from Logic of English. This is their beginning level, so like kindergarten level. Foundations is written for more of a group classroom setting. So that's kind of how the teacher manual is laid out, but it was very easy to adapt to a homeschool environment. So here it provides the list of lessons and kind of a scope and sequence. Materials needed list. It does align with Common Core standards, so if that is something that your state requires, they are here. So here's an example of a lesson, and what I really loved about this program was that it had so many multisensory approaches to learning reading and writing. This is a reading and writing all-in-one curriculum. So this one, they believe in teaching cursive first because it is easier for the hands, and so they give you cursive. You can buy either the cursive or the manuscript when you're buying this, but in the lesson they include both cursive and manuscript instruction. This would be what a lesson would look like. And another thing that I really loved about this program was that it had tons of games in it, like air writing and let's see if I can find one for you. I know there's one in lesson 7. So one of the games that we did, we took these cards, which these cards have sandpaper for the letter, so you have one mode of tracing to learn the shape, before you start writing. But the one game we played, we hid these cards, the ones that we had learned around the room or around the house, and then she had to find the card and run over to her whiteboard, which they include. It has a large side and then some lines on the other side, and she had to write it on her whiteboard, and if she got it correct, then she got to go find another one and do the same thing. And we played that game a million times. She absolutely loved it. So this comes with a level A and a level B. There is a level B workbook, but I couldn't find it anywhere. But here is what the workbook looks like. So cursive practice, phonogram practice. Let's get towards the back. But you can see, here's one of the games. We would use these, cut out these words to play games. And so it just was really colorful. She really enjoyed it at first. So with multi-sensory programs, you obviously get lots of manipulatives and things like that. So here are kind of grammar rules that were included, and we had I showed you guys the cursive cards, which if you buy the cursive, you get cursive. If you buy the manuscript, you get manuscript. It came with all these little card games. Oh. So phonograms there, and then different ways to play different games with it. It came with this Doodling Dragons, which was a really fun book. It teaches the letter or the sounds that the letters make, and then for the vowels, it teaches all the sounds. So this was a really cute book that we did continue to read even when we weren't using this program anymore. And it also, sorry, let me clean up this mess I created here. It also included letter tiles. So similar to what All About Reading has, but their own version. And that's not magnetic, but it's on really sturdy cardstock, which is nice. And then when you get to level B, it also included readers, which are short, which is good, and then colorful and cute, and my kiddos did enjoy those. We read these though when we were not using this program, but they did enjoy them. The only reason we quit this program was because it was not serving us anymore. It was a great program. I really liked it. I think it is excellent, but it just wasn't working for us anymore. She wasn't, once we got far enough in, she just wasn't enjoying it anymore. It was becoming more of a struggle. And so one of my big things is, if it's not working for you, ditch it. Find something new that will work for you. So even though this is a great program and I do recommend it, I do like it, it just did not work for us. So this is the essentials from Logic of English. So after you do foundations, you move into essentials. Essentials is set up into 4 different teacher's guides. So 1 through 7, 8 through 15, 16 through 22. I have, and then there's one more. I, for some reason, only have the 1st and the 3rd level. I don't remember exactly that reasoning why it was like that, but these are the ones that I have. And of course, you get, with the upgrade bundle, you get the teacher's manual, the student guide, and the flashcards. It's assuming that you have the whiteboard and some of the other flashcards, like the spelling cards and the grammar cards from a previous level, because you will need those. So it's set up similar to the foundations. It is, again, written to be used in both a group classroom setting and a homeschool setting. So the approach is kind of similar to what a classroom would be, but it gives you lots of ideas and helpful information about the scope, how to start after having a break, how to adjust the pace for your learner. It even gives you, so here's your scope and sequence. It even gives you tips for doing it as a homeschool or tutor situation. It does include spelling. So they have their own spelling analysis. And somewhere there's a card, I couldn't tell you where, I don't remember where it is, but somewhere you get a card that looks similar to this that has all of this on it, so it's easier for you to remember, so you don't have to come back to the book every single time. But it goes through a spelling analysis and spelling marks, and then gives you, and then here's an example of a lesson. So it looks very similar to Foundations. You use the phonogram cards and you do your phonics work. It also includes how to make it more advanced for a more advanced student, because Essentials is written for ages 8 and up. So you can do these lessons anywhere that you see fit. So there's a way to make it for struggling students. There's a way to make it for more advanced students. So this would actually be good if you were using this program for maybe some kids that are close in age. And you could, make it work higher for one student and lower for another one. But here's the example of the spelling analysis. So it was a good, if I remember correctly, the reason why there's 3 spelling analyses is that this is for more like an 8-year-old or a struggling learner, and then list B is for more of a on the nose kind of learner, and then C is for a more advanced learner. Or you could go back and you could do level A 1 year, or list B the next year, and list C the following year. So it does include dictation. So for this one, I did purchase the spelling journal that it gives you to use. This is for using with the spelling analysis, and you put things in where you, obviously we didn't finish it, but here's, teaches you the different phonograms and spelling. So I did purchase that to go with it. We did like that. That was helpful. And I did purchase the Essentials Reader, which is not included. You have to buy it separately, but it is kind of suggested for struggling readers or struggling resistant learners, but it has different lessons, a lesson spelling list, and then a student activity guide. She did not love this. We did not do it for very long. I think we only did the first couple of lessons, but it might work for your child. And it was the stories are interesting, but that also includes the teacher's guide with that as well. So I did like this. I would have bought this again, even though my student didn't like it. I think I might be able to use it again for one of my other students who would like it. So that is Logic of English Essentials, so ages 8 and up. So I hope you guys found that useful. I really did like this Foundations program, or this Logic of English program, both the Foundations and the Essentials. Pause. Who is it? So I did really like the Logic of English curriculum, even though it didn't necessarily work fantastic for our family. I think it would work well for a lot of families. I do like it a lot, and I'm hanging on to it till I get through my other little ones to see, because I might use it again. So if you have any more questions or anything, sorry, we have a little visitor with us. So if there's anything you'd like to see in further detail, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. And I'm interested to see, I know Logic of English is not a super popular one, so I'm interested to see if there's anyone out there that has used it before. So while you're down making a comment, please subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell and give this video a thumbs up. And that is all I have for you guys today. So I will see you soon. Bye.